Hi, this is Chris Reddick with Chris Reddick Financial Planning. Today I'm going to talk about 5 essential insurance coverages to protect public sector workers. All right, so insurance is very important to protect you against risk of health, life, property, and employment. And through this blog that you can read about the different ways you can protect risk. So insurance is a focus on protecting you against some sort of risk. All right, so there's essentially 5 different insurance coverages that I think are especially important for public service workers. I will discuss these 5 different options as a fee-only financial planner myself who does not sell insurance and will provide my own unique perspective. Right, so we know the public sector is different from the private sector. Typically in the public sector, especially federal, state, local, educators, teachers, and so forth, is that the pay is typically not as good as maybe larger corporate jobs. So what do public sector organizations do? They offer more generous employee benefits through either a pension, health care, and so forth. Okay, so the first workplace benefit is your health insurance. And we know in many public sector organizations, especially the federal government, you have many different choices of healthcare options. You can go from a high deductible health plan, or you can do a plan purchased option where you pay co-pays and co-insurance. And then with the high deductible health plan, you have a high deductible, but you have a health savings account. So health insurance is obviously critical to keep you healthy, especially in your working years. Okay, the second insurance I'm going to talk about is life insurance. Okay, so this protects your loved ones if you pass away. So the common type of life insurance you would get is low-cost term insurance. So you'd pay typically the same premium through the policy. It could be 20, 25 years policy. And then it would cover a mortgage or any major expenses in case you die or you pass away unexpectedly. Okay, so life insurance is the second. The third is property and casualty insurance, right? So this protects your home and personal possessions. So we know with property insurance, it should be covered up to 80% of the replacement costs of the home. So a financial planner can evaluate your different options and help you work with a licensed agent. And then the fourth one is what's called disability insurance, right? To protect you in case of a loss of a job where you cannot work because of a disability. So this is unique in that most of the low-cost disability policies are actually offered by government, and a lot of employees don't take advantage of it. So these are called group policies. The idea here is that you have a lot of individuals within the public sector organization, so you have a large pool of individuals, so you keep the group insurance lower. So this is something you should definitely take advantage of in case you can't work. So disability insurance, so especially group disability coverage, which is quite good in public sector and education organizations. So the last one is one that a lot of people maybe not want to talk about, or kind of because it deals with your care for you in your end of life. So it's called long-term care insurance, right? So we know studies show that men live men live for typically 2 years and women live for 3 years. So long-term care covers you for any type of medical care that requires 24 hours assistance and so forth. So it's typically not long-term care, typically not covered by Medicare. So you could self-insure, so you would have to pay through it through your existing resources, but it's very, very expensive. So long-term care insurance is something I would think about. And now they have all sorts of hybrid policies, which you can get life insurance with a small death benefit and a long-term care rider. All right, so many public sector service workers don't fully utilize their employee benefits. So that's one of the great benefits as mentioned, is the employee benefits. And also they may may or may not have adequate coverage for life and property and casualty, especially having low-cost term to protect family against some sort of tragedy in your family. And okay, so these are the 5 different areas of insurance to protect against risk. Reach out to me below, and then we can talk more about insurance, how it fits in within your financial plan.